In this class, we will discuss about the religious specialist, that is Unit 3 of Block 6, Religion. We start religious specialist of the Block 6, Religion. Religious specialist covers various sections, that is categories of specialist. Then Saman is divided into four types, that is Siberian Shamanism, then Tapirep Shamanism, Korean Shamanism, last is Neo Shamanism. Next is the informal specialist. Informal specialist covers medium, witch and sorcerer, prophet, diviner. Then formal specialist mm, covers priest, clergy, saint or seer, monk, missionary. Then the modes of religious specializations. Religious knowledge is neither possessed uniformly nor equally shared among all the members of a society. It cannot be the monopoly of one individual. It depends upon the many different views. It does not one single power or monopoly of the individual. It is shared among all the members of a society. Then such person have ritual authority, mm, and spiritual gifts, are considered competent to find religious solutions. Those persons have ritual authority and spiritual gifts. Ritual authority, one person is being a ritual authority in the society, and they have the spiritual gifts and are considered competent to find religious solutions. They are considered competent to find religious solutions. The religious specialists or leaders may be different types: shaman, medium, witch, sorcerer, prophet, priest, clergy, saint, monk, missionary. There are different names are designated for defining the different religions. Shaman is the tribal doctor or tribal priest. Then medium is the priest who worship the god, or which sorcerer practiced the magic in the tribal society. Then prophet is the Simon society. Priest is worship the god in Hindu society, or in modern society. Priest worship the god. Then monk, missionary, they are seen in Christian society. So different religions have different specialists. Then categories of specialists. Shamanism is most common and duly recognized among localized religions, but it has not attained reputed status. Shaman is used, which is the most common, but it is used in local society or tribal society, who have the reputed status in the world religions, which are more organized, and it is often relegated to the folk religion. It is only used for folk religion, for tribal religion. But in the modern industrial societies, those developing where the organized world religion dominates, religious specialization takes place. But in modern society, that is the religion dominates or religious specialization. Suppose priest in the modern society. There are two broad categories of specialist, formal and informal. The specialist who has conferred by religious authority, which in turn has various ranks, are formal specialists, which includes priests, clergy, saint or seer, monk, missionary. They are known as formal specialists or counted in the society. It may be in Hindu society, priest is counted in the Hindu society. Missionary or monk is considered the important in Christian society. The specialist of informal category are client oriented, such as healers, prophets, mediums, etc. That is, or shamans, that is called informal specialist. Shaman is also called informal and formal specialist. Informal ways, shaman is used as informal ways, but he is counted in tribal society as formal specialist. Shaman, the term shaman derived from the Tungu language, Tungu's language of Central Siberia. It is a Siberian word, and some claim its origin is Sanskrit, Siberian word, but the origin of shaman is Sanskrit. It is accepted in anthropology in the term of a unique position, that is spiritual, medical, political specialist. These specialists are found among Siberians, Greenlanders, North American tribes, Chinese, and other Asian societies. Shaman is used
You must
in
join the call. There are 3 other alerts with action
Shaman
limited.
is used in various societies
Your
such
microphone
as
is on.
Siberians, Greenlanders, North American tribes, Chinese, and other Asian societies. Then, Siberian shamanism. In the Archetic shamanism, the shaman is a master of mistress of spirits. Actually, shaman is a master of spirits. She or he uses handheld drums, performs dance. She used the handheld drums and performs dance. Shaman in the tribal society uses the handheld drums and performs dance. ଗୋଟେ ହାତରେ ଡ୍ରମ୍ ଧରିକି ଡ୍ୟାନ୍ସ କରନ୍ତି. They are used for tribal society. ସେମାନେ କେବଳ ଟ୍ରାଇବାଲ ସୋସାଇଟିରେ ଗୋଟେ ଡକ୍ଟର ଟାଇପ୍ର ଆୟୁର୍ବେଦିକ ବୈଦ୍ୟ ଟାଇପ୍ର କିଛି ମେଡ଼ିସିନ, ଆୟୁର୍ବେଦିକ ମେଡ଼ିସିନ ବା ଚେରମୂଳି ଯୋଉଟା ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରନ୍ତି. And uses elaborate costumes and engages in rituals which are dramatic aided by the use of various theoretical theatrical techniques of shaman. And he perform as a ritual, ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ରିଚୁଆଲ ବା ଫଙ୍କସନ ଟାଇପର ଯାହା କିଛି ବିହେଭ କରେ shaman. And the success of a shaman lies not in memorization of prayer or performance of ritual, but in ability to successfully establish contact and exercise control over the supernatural. And a supernatural power or thinking of supernatural thing is established by a shaman. Each shaman keeps in control a few spirits who give powers or particular. ସାମାନ ପାଖେ ଗୋଟେ ସୁପରନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ସ୍ପିରିଟ ଟାଇପର ଥାଏ, ମାନେ ଆମେ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ବିଶ୍ୱାସ ରଖିକି ଚେରମୂଳି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ କିଛି ଡିଜିଜ ବା ଡିଜିଜ occur disease ହେଲେ ସେଇଟା ସାମାନ ଭଲ କରେ। In particular qualities of saman, the particular qualities of saman are followed in tribal societies. The main function of the saman is healing. The disease is believed to have been caused due to loss of soul that has been snatched away by a spirit. ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଗୁଣିଆ ଝାଡ଼ନ୍ତି ସେଇଟା by the loss of soul, ମାନେ ଯୋଉଟା they believe that a soul is impacted upon the person. Saman Saman believed to have been caused due to loss of soul. The disease is believed to have been caused due to loss of soul that has been snatched away by a spirit. The shaman deals with the disease causing spirit or retrieves the lost of soul with the help of his familiar or favored spirits. ମାନେ familiar favored spirit ଯେ ତାକୁ that is in mind ରେ familiar favored spirit କୁ memory ରେ ରଖିକି ଦେ ସେମାନେ ଭଲ କରନ୍ତି, ମାନେ disease the those who are affected by any disease. The ritual is also conducted for successful hunt. The shaman contacts the spirits of an animal species and makes a deal with them. Animal spirit କିଛି ହେଲେ ବି shaman ସେଇଟାକୁ ଠିକ କରିଥାଏ. The animal spirits supply food to the humans by enriching hunting. Animal spirit ମାନେ food ପୂର୍ବ କାଳରେ ଯୋଉ hunting ମାନେ ଶିକାର କରିକି ମନୁଷ୍ୟ ଚଳୁଥିଲା ସେଇଟା animal spirit ଦ୍ୱାରା food supply ହେଇଥାଏ. Then tapirep shamanism. The unseen world of the tapirep Indians of central Brazil. Tapirep shamanism is seen among the peoples of central Brazil. Consists of spirits known by generic term Ancunga that consist ghost, Eunora, the disembodied souls of the dead, and malevolent beings of many classes and descriptions. The souls of the dead is called as these terms Ancunga and generic এটা generation wise এই ଟର୍ମଟା ଯୋଉ soul ପାଇଁ ୟୁଜ କରାଯାଏ, ମାନେ ଆତ୍ମା ଆମେ ଯୋଉଟା କହୁ. The former Ancunga is the former abandoned villages live in abandoned villages, but they visit the inhabited villages in rainy season. These soul is situated in the inhabited villages in rainy season, and the ghosts also die and become changed into animals. The ghosts die and change it animal को change ହେଇଯାଏ. The other class of spirits live deep in forest. Other class अन्य जोटा इनोरा that spirit live in deep forest and these kill those who visit their habitations. ମାନେ ଯୋଉଠି ତାର habitation ମାନେ ପ୍ରତିଦିନର ଗୁଜୁରାଣ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରତିଦିନର ଚଳିବା ପାଇଁ ତାର habitations ମାନେ animal ମାନଙ୍କୁ ମାରିଥାଏ. The shaman of Tapirep derives power by dreaming and travels to the worlds of spirits. Tapirep derived from the derives the power by dreaming and he travels to the world of the spirits. The worlds of the spirits comes the soul Yunga. The power of shaman depends upon the number of demonic familiars and their strength. He also seeks support of the spirits from the attacks of the spirits of other shamans. The shaman treated as a tribal doctor or folk doctor in the tribal society. Then Korean shamanism. The Korean society believes that the spirits that possess individuals and trouble them, causing illness to the living. From the illness, a shaman can prevent the person. The Koreans are converted to Buddhism that has no place for pre-Buddhist beliefs. Koreans are converted to Buddhism. The traditional beliefs have not been totally replaced by Buddhist beliefs. The traditional belief or traditional religion not changed totally after the Buddhist religion. The shamanism here is known as Muism or Sinism, means religion of gods, and encompasses a variety of Korean indigenous religious beliefs. But it shows the Korean indigenous beliefs, not the Korean means Buddhism, not the tribal religious belief, but seen the Korean religious beliefs or Buddhist religion. And the shaman is called Mudang. In the Korean society, shaman is called Mudang, usually a woman. In the Korean society, shaman is a woman who acts as intercessor between gods and people. She establishes the relationship between God and people. Shaman is chosen by spirits and experienced shaman performs the ritual for transforming the novice into a full-fledged shaman. For part-time to full-time specialist is a shaman. Then neo-shamanism. Other thinkers have given their new idea about the shaman that is called neo-shamanism. Urbanities of United States of America and Europe started showing interest in shamanism in 1970. Its popularity is drawn largely from Native American traditions. Non-Western religions, environmentalism, the New Age self-help, self-realization movement have contributed to this development. There are various factors are contributed for the neo-shamanism. They are the non-Western religions, environmentalism, impact of environment, and New Age means new generation, people of new generation, then self-help, self-realization movement. They are the factors of neo shamanism. The aim is to achieve altered states of self-consciousness using drugs or drums and have the experience of meeting spirits and power animals. The aim is achieved for neo-shamanism is the self-consciousness for using drugs or drums and have the experience for meeting of spirits. ଯେଉଁଟା spirit ସହିତ link ଥାଏ and powered animals that is seen in the Yaqui of Arizona in USA and Jibaro of Amazon, that is neo-shamanism, is followed. Then shamans or similar religious specialists are also found in major religions of the world such as Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism and Christianity. Now, shamanism is also seen in various societies such as Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Christianity. In India and many South Asian countries, Hinduism and Islam are commonly professed. Their belief in Pir or holy man or Baba or Motto, they are also called as shamanism. and who acts as a mediator between God or spirits with man. Both Hindus and Muslims revere the pir, whereas Baba and Motto is well respected by Hindus. In the Islam religion and Hindu religion, Pir Baba is used as the shamanism. In the Philippines and in some American Philippine communities, there are individuals who perform spirit surgery and faith healers, also called the shaman. Finally, shaman is a kind of intermediary who has independent authority. A shaman is a independent authority, and the direct contact, it creates the direct contact with the spirit world, usually through a trance state. And shaman establishes the relationship with the spiritual power and man. Then a shaman is essentially a religious entrepreneur who acts for human clients. Shaman work for humans. Then informal specialist. They are the formal specialists and these are the informal specialists. Informal specialist first is medium. Medium is close to shaman. A medium is a human channel of either sex, maybe male or female, through which God or ancestor or spirit communicates with the living members of the society. They are communicated with the living members of the society. Medium is communicated with the living members, but they are the ancestor or spirit which related to the human society, that is presented by a medium. The supernatural being possesses the human agency. Supernatural power is seen in the human agency. The medium that goes into trance of enters. Supernatural power is seen in case of medium. Medium presents the relationship from ancestor to human. ଆନସେଷ୍ଟରଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ହ୍ୟୁମାନ ସହିତ ଯେଉଁ ରିଲେସନ୍ କ୍ରିଏଟ୍ କରାଯାଏ ସେଇଟା ମିଡ଼ିୟମଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ହିଁ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ହୁଏ. Mediums existed among the Greek and Romans of ancient times. Medium seen in the Greeks and Romans people in ancient times, not in modern, and they are present in several contemporary societies and also seen in various societies or contemporary. Nowadays, also seen in some societies. The temple of Apollo at Delphi was an ancient place of medium in Greece, which dates at 1400 before Christ. The famous Oedipus myth mentions the mediums about killing his father and marrying the mother Jocasta. The oracle was delivered through a medium called Pythia. In Brazil, the Candomblé and Umbanda religious forms are based on the Odisha deities of Yoruba religion of Nigeria. In the Brazil, mm, medium performs a marriage between a stepmother and son. In the ancient society of Greek and Roman, the medium performs the various rituals between the relatives. The Western society has been witnessing new mediumship in the latter half of the 20th century. Then, witch and sorcerer. Evans Pritchard defines the word witch and sorcerer, which is different from a sorcerer in Africa. First, witches have antisocial characters. In tribal society, witch called as witch doctor or witchcraft. Witches have antisocial characters. Witch ମାନଙ୍କର ହେଲା antisocial character ଦେଖାଯାଏ ଯୋଉଟା କି harmful society ପାଇଁ ସେମାନେ harmful କାମ ହିଁ କରନ୍ତି or behavior may practice cannibalism or incest in order to enhance their powers. ମାନେ they kill the animals they used to eat, that is called cannibalism. They show deep sense of greed, jealousy, and hatred. Their behavior is based on jealousness and hatred, which is always a woman in nipe. This is seen, এটা କେବଳ tribal society ରେ ଦେଖାଯାଏ among the women. A witch is always a woman in nipe, whereas in Guari, a neighbor with similar culture. A witch can be but in other society which may be a man, the which power is internal and inherited, which ର power ଟା inherit ହୁଏ from generation to generation, whereas the sorcerer uses external power to harm others. But sorcerer ପାଖରେ ଜଣଙ୍କର କ୍ଷତି କରିବା ପାଇଁ external power ଦରକାର ପଡ଼େ ବା ସେଟା ଜେନେରେସନରୁ କିଛି ଆକ୍ୱାର ହେଇନଥାଏ, ସେଟା କେବଳ ନିଜେ ହିଁ ଶିକ୍ଷା କରିକି ସେମାନେ ଆକ୍ୱାର କରନ୍ତି। ବୋଥ୍ ଆର୍ ବିଲିଭ୍ ଟୁ ବି କଜିଂ ଅନଟାଇମଲି ଡେଥ୍। ବୋଥ୍ ଆର୍ ବିଲିଭ୍ ଟୁ ବି କଜିଂ ମାନେ ଅନଟାଇମଲି ଡେଥ୍। The sorcerer is a magician. Sorcerer is also called as magician. An evil figure. Always he acts for occurring the harm for the persons. In many religion, healers use black magic. Sorcerer used the black magic for internal evil things, which is illegal or antisocial ends, which works for illegal and antisocial ends. The sorcery, such as Puru in Foray of New Guinea, usually sorcerer employs contagious magic. There are two types of magic. ଆମର ଗୁଣି ବିଦ୍ୟା ଦୁଇ ପ୍ରକାରର, that is similarity and contagious magic. Contagious magic, which employs for hair, nail, clothes, etc. of the victim, is left out, and sorcerer learns the art and uses different techniques and rituals for causing an effect of the power on others. ସେ ଯେଉଁ ବଡିର ମାନେ ହେୟାର ହଉ, ନେଲ୍ ହଉ, କ୍ଲଥ୍ ହଉ, ଯେଉଁଟା ଗୋଟେ ପର୍ସନରୁ ଛାଡ଼ି ଯାଇଥାଏ ସେଇଟାକୁ ନେଇକି ଆମର ଯେଉଁ ଗୁଣି କରାଯାଏ ଫର୍ ଏ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ପର୍ସନର ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟରେ ବା ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ପର୍ସନ ପାଇଁ ସେଇଟା କରାଯାଏ, ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ କଲ୍ଡ କଣ୍ଟାଜିଅସ୍ ମ୍ୟାଜିକ୍ and applied a power. The practices of which differ from society to society, and even within the same society, the practices of which differed from society to society. Witchcraft is known as ekong or kupe or famla and is practiced across ethnic lines. There are different they are used in different names in different societies. Then prophet Weber has devoted a whole chapter to the understanding of what is prophet. He defines the prophet as an individual who is capable of proclaiming a religious doctrine or a divine commandment because of his charismatic qualities. Prophet has the divining or religious doctrine quality. The major difference between the priest and prophet is that prophet regards his mission as a personal call. Prophet is used for personal call, but priest is used ପୂଜାରୀ କେବଳ ସରି ପ୍ରୋଫେଟ୍ କେବଳ ପର୍ସନାଲ କଲ୍ ପାଇଁ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରାଯାଏ ବା ଗୋଟେ ପର୍ସନ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ପାଇଁ, କିନ୍ତୁ ପୂଜାରୀ ସମୂହ ପାଇଁ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରନ୍ତି ସେଇଟା କୁହାଯାଏ priest. The core of the prophet's mission is to carry forward the commandment of doctrine he has received as revelation. ପ୍ରୋଫେଟର ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ ହେଲା to carry forward the commandment, ମାନେ ଯିଏ କିଛି ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ କରିଥିବ ଜଣଙ୍କର ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ଡିମାଣ୍ଡ ଫୁଲଫିଲ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ପ୍ରୋଫେଟ୍ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରନ୍ତି. Prophet may use magic to establish his authority. Prophet may be used religion यूज କରନ୍ତି और magic भी गुणी विद्या भी यूज କରନ୍ତି. Sometimes magic is used for a good ବେଳେବେଳେ ମ୍ୟାଜିକ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ଗୁଣି ବିଦ୍ୟା ମଧ୍ୟ ୟୁଜ୍ କରାଯାଏ ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ପିରିଟ୍ ଛଡ଼େଇବା ପାଇଁ. So prophet work for this matter. Among the African tribes, there are prophets among the newer. African tribe ର newer people ଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ prophet ଦେଖାଯାନ୍ତି. Noted by Evans Pritchard. That is noted by Evans Pritchard. That are believed to have been chosen by God to predict future, cure the sickness and ensure fertility of women. That is believed to have been chosen by God to predict future. ଯୋଉଟା future ପାଇଁ future ରେ ଭଲ କରିବା ପାଇଁ predict କରାଯାଏ. Cure the sickness ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ରୋଗରୁ ଭଲ କରିବା ପାଇଁ and ensure fertility of women ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ woman ର fertility power ବଢେଇବା ପାଇଁ. That is used by prophet. Used the process by prophet. Then Jews or Christian believe that prophets, people like Moses, Noah, Isha, Ezekiel, and Daniel usually come to mind. There are various peoples use the prophets. In Islam, it is believed that God sent several prophets at different times and places. ଇସଲାମ ମାନଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ସେମାନେ ବିଲିଭ୍ କରନ୍ତି ଯେ ପ୍ରୋଫେଟ୍ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଗଡ୍ ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି ଫର୍ ଦ ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ଅର୍ ଫର୍ ଦ ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ଇନ୍ ଦ ପର୍ସନାଲ ଲାଇଫ୍ ଏବାଉଟ୍ ଦ ଆଇଡିଆ ଅଫ୍ ରିଲିଜିଅନ୍. ମାନେ ରିଲିଜିଅନକୁ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରିକି ସେମାନେ ଲାଇଫ୍ର ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ ପ୍ରୋଫେଟ୍କୁ ଗଡ୍ ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ସେମାନେ ବିଲିଭ୍ କରନ୍ତି. Then diviner. Next is diviner. Diviner engage in techniques that inform about the unknown cause or future is known as diviner. जो unknown cause causes or future ଯାହା କିଛି new technique ରେ unknown cause ଟା inform କରନ୍ତି, they are called diviner. The divination is magical and involves in rituals. Divination process is magical. এটা ଗୁଣି ବିଦ୍ୟା ହିସାବରେ କରାଯାଏ. It is based on the belief that world consists of things and events that are interconnected, and as so the magic is to manipulate things and observe the connections in various peoples. It creates the connections for manipulate the things, ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟାକୁ ବଢେଇବା ପାଇଁ ବା ଭଲ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ପିପୁଲଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ that is used. The diviner often interprets the dreams and omens. The diviner often interprets the dreams. ମାନେ diviner interprets the dreams. जो स्वप्ନରେ ଆସେ contacts the spirits and spirit କୁ contact କରିଥାଏ, ତାକୁ କୁହାଯାଏ diviner. And ancestors through trance, ମାନେ କିଛିଟା ମନ୍ତ୍ର ପଢିକି ଯୋଉ ancestor ବା ପୂର୍ବ ପୁରୁଷଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିବା, ସେଇଟା diviner ର କାମ ହୋଇଥାଏ ବା diviner କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିଥାଏ. Then formal specialist. Formal specialist is priest. A religious leader who is authorized to be a part of an organized religion is considered to be a priest or priestess. Priest is seen among the Hindus and in modern society. Different religions such as Hindu, Muslim, Christian, etc. So the particular person is worked for many of the peoples or worked for the society and creates the relationship between human and God in belief of supernatural power is called priest. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ମନ୍ଦିର ଯାଉ, priest କ'ଣ ସମୂହଙ୍କର ପୂଜା କରେ, ଆମେ ଯୋଉଟା ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରୁ supernatural power, ମାନେ ଠାକୁର ଯୋଉ ଠାକୁର ଗଡଙ୍କ ବିଶ୍ୱାସରେ ପୂଜା କରିଥାଉ. We worship the God in belief of supernatural power. ମାନେ that is the supernatural, ମାନେ nature ଠୁ ଉପରେ ଯାହା. Then priest is the full-time specialist. Priest ହେଲା ପୁରା full-time specialist. Priests are sometimes distinguished from people by the way they dress. Priest ko dress different ହୋଇଥାଏ normal people ଠୁ. The training of a priest can be rigorous and long, and it may be contain the vast idea and vast rigorous idea, which includes not only fasting, prayer, and physical labor, but also learning the dogma and the rituals of religion. Priest can be maintained fasting, prayer, and physical labor, and also practice the rituals. Some rituals are practiced. Suppose the example of thread ceremony. Thread ceremony is practiced in our Brahmin society. A priest can be perform the thread ceremony or marriage ceremony, that is called the rituals. Priest केवल ritual ही perform करନ୍ତି. The community deals with deity or deities through the priest. ମାନେ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ god ବା goddess କର ପ୍ରତିମୂର୍ତ୍ତି ପୂଜା କରାଯାଏ, that is by the priest who acts as a representative of the community. Priest ଗୋଟେ representative ପରି କାମ କରନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ community ପାଇଁ. And that is the legal or legitimate religion, that is based on the legal or legitimate authority Priest is worked for a entire community for the development of morals of the community, etc. The priest usually enjoy the highest status in the society because of the because here he is the full time or special full time specialist or special for the society or community. Then anthropologists have observed that societies with full time religious specialist is priest likely to be dependent on food production rather than food collecting. Priest in the religious specialist religious specialist is also known as priest are dependent on food production. When society in ancient society or in village society, priest also help for food production and the economic exchange. Suppose priest କିଛିଟା ପୂଜା କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରନ୍ତି ସେଥିରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଖାଦ୍ୟ ଜିନିଷ ଡୋନେଟ୍ କରାଯାଏ. That is called food production. Or female religious specialists are likely to be found in those societies, that is in Western Europe and North America, where women are now wage earners, and the the work of priests. In Aztec society, the priesthood was very complex, and the priests were arranged in a hierarchical order. In Nahuatl, Nahuatl language, the word priest is Tlamacayuy, means giver of things to gods for their favor. In Aztec society, priest is used as the symbol of giver of things. ମାନେ କିଛିଟା ଗଡଙ୍କୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତି, ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରନ୍ତି ଫର୍ ଫେଭର ଅଫ୍ ସୋସାଇଟି. ସୋସାଇଟିର ଫେଭର ପାଇଁ ବା ପର୍ସନଙ୍କର ଫେଭର ପାଇଁ ଭଲ ପାଇଁ ସେ ଗିଭର ଅଫ୍ ଥିଙ୍ଗସ୍ ଟୁ ଗଡ୍ସ. ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଆମର ଯୋଉଟା ପୂଜା କାର୍ଯ୍ୟରେ ଲାଗେ, ପୂଜା ପାଇଁ ସମର୍ପଣ କରାଯାଏ. So, priest is also used as the giver of things. There are different types of priests in Junni society. Junni society ରେ different types of priests ଦେଖାଯାଆନ୍ତି. That is sun priest, bow priest, rain priest, etc. ମାନେ ବର୍ଷା ପାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଜଣେ priest ଥାନ୍ତି ପୂଜା କରିବା ପାଇଁ. ବୋ ମାନେ ଯୁଦ୍ଧ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଜଣେ priest, sun priest ମାନେ ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟଙ୍କୁ ପୂଜା କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଜଣେ priest. The sun priest is considered to be the most respected holy man. Women are also included in this category of priest. The rituals and ceremonies are held in caves and plazas. These are the examples of priests. Then priesthood is not open for everyone, as in case of Hinduism, where it is restricted to Brahmin caste. In Hinduism, it is only restricted to Brahmin caste. ହିନ୍ଦୁ ମାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ only Brahmin ହିଁ priest ହୋଇପାରିବେ. The priest in traditional India may assist in performance of a ritual at home. ସବୁ କିଛି ritual at home or in a temple, priest ହିଁ ସେଇଟାକୁ perform କରନ୍ତି ବା priestଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ହେଇଥାଏ. Then a Hindu priest performs the pujas. Pujas means various rituals. Suppose Ganesh Puja, child birth, or Annaprasana of childs, then hair cutting, then naming of the child, that is performed by a priest. Then clergy. Clergy is closely associated with Christianity. Like the priest of Hinduism or Hindu people, clergy is important for Christian people. The social scientists have also been using the term to include full time religious functionaries in major world religions. Clergy is the full time religious functionaries. And full time this work is performed by clergy in Christian people. Clergy is a broader category that includes priest or priestess, and the priesthood is attached to the status conferred by the religious authority. ଗୋଟେ higher status maintain କରନ୍ତି clergy କୋଉଠି ନା Christian people ଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ, and the religious institutional framework, but the priesthood is not same in Christianity or Islam. In these cases, clergy do not mediate between God and people. However, in Judaism, there are roles of priest and rabbi. In fact, latter means a teacher. In Christianity, clergy is divided into several ranks. ଖ୍ରୀଷ୍ଟିଆନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ କ୍ଲର୍ଜି ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ranksରେ ଡିଭାଇଡ୍ ହୋଇଛନ୍ତି. Those are bishop, pastor, deacon. Islam does not accept Islam does not accept priesthood, but their specialists were known as men of God. In Christianity, the clergy is ordained functionary of the Christian church. ମାନେ ଚର୍ଚ୍ଚରେ ଯୋଉ ଅକେଜନ୍ କିଛି ପରଫର୍ମ କରନ୍ତି, ଆଇଦର ମ୍ୟାରେଜ ହଉ, ବାର୍ଥଡେ ପାର୍ଟି ହଉ, that is performed by clergy. Clergy is important for Christian society, like the priest in Hindu society. Then saint or seer. Saints are a specific group of individuals who maintain pious, ascetic, or austere and devout life found in all religions. Saint or seer found in all religions, but more significant in the part of Catholicism. Catholicism is important in Christian life who had done amazing things with their lives and performed miracles during their lifetime. Saint performed the miracles during the lifetime and believed to have caused miracles after death. They perform the miracles after death. They are recognized by church as saints, and the sainthood is instituted by Pope. In the Christianity, it is related by the Pope. Saint is related to Pope. Like the Hindu people, the concept is used as rishi, that is called saint or seer in Christianity. There are well-known seers and saints such as Kabir, Tulsi, Sudraj, Tukaram, Sri Krishna, Chaitanya. Like that, in Islam, saint worship practiced. Then monk. The term monk has a word derived from Greek origin meaning single or solitary. Monk is a single or solitary word. It is used to describe a religious specialist. It is used for a religious specialist in the Christian people who conditions the mind and body in favor of the spirit. That is, create the relationship between the person and spirit. These conditions often include seclusion from those who do not follow the same beliefs. That is the condition who does not follow the same belief. Then the term is also often used for ascetic, which describes a greater focus on a life abstinence. When the absent of life, monk is used. Monk is used for the ancestors, especially from sex, alcohol, and material wealth. In ancient Greece, monk referred to both men and women. Though in modern English the term nun is used describes a female monk. In modern English, nun is used describes a female monk. They are designated as for the worshipping of ancestors in Christian society. Before becoming a monk in a monastery, nearly every monk must take some sort of vow, the most famous being word that is Roman Catholic word poverty, chastity, and obedience. For these words, monk work for the good or spiritual power. Monk is applied in Buddhism also. In Buddhist people, monk is the word is used. There is a trial period before one is ordained as monk. A trial period is practiced is called as monk. There are male and female monks in Buddhism. The monks live the life of the mendicancy and collect alms. In Chinese Buddhism, the monks are linked with the Chinese uh, martial art kung fu. There are various art and various idols, jota murti that is used for monks. The contemporary example of monk can be the Dalai Lama. Now, the monk is used for Dalai Lama, and that is used also among the Tibetans. A person who decides to be continually reborn is known as Tulku. Buddhists believe that the first Tulku in this reincarnation was Gedun Dru, who lived from, and the second was Gendun Gasto. There are the various names of the monk or Buddhist peoples. There are monks in Jainism is also in both the tradition of Shwetambar and Digambar. And also among the Jaina people, the tradition monk is followed by the two words Shwetambar and Digambar. They are different orders such as Acharya, Upadhyaya, Muni, etc. Then missionary. Missionary is closely associated with Christianity. Christian peoples have various missions and missionaries. The functions of missionary has been found in all major world religions. Nowadays, missionary is seen in various religions, and Christian missions are also seen in various places. Whoever has been engaged with the spread of a particular faith across the national or cultural boundary. Whoever have been engaged with the spread of particular faith ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ରିଲିଜିଅନ୍ ଉପରେ ଫେଥ୍ କରୁଛେ ବା ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରୁଛେ across the national or cultural boundary, ମାନେ ନିଜର କଲଚରକୁ ଛାଡ଼ିକି ଅନ୍ୟ କିଛି ଆଡପ୍ଟ କରୁଛେ, ଅନ୍ୟ କଲଚରଟା ମିଶନାରୀ ଅନ୍ୟ ଖ୍ରୀଷ୍ଟିଆନ କଲଚର and across the national and cultural boundary, that is called as missionary. Thus there are Hindu, Buddhist, Islamic missionaries. So there are various missionaries. Sorry. All cultural or all religions have also called the missionaries. The missionary is different from prophet, which focus in the same society but are involved in change. Missionary is ମାନେ ସେମ୍ সোসাইটিକୁ ଫୋକସ୍ କରେ, ମାନେ ଖ୍ରୀଷ୍ଟିଆନ সোସାଇଟିକୁ ଫୋକସ୍ କରେ, ବଟ୍ ଆର୍ ଇନଭଲ୍ଭ ଇନ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜ, ବଟ୍ ଇଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ changed in various religions. Suppose Hindu people are converted into Christianity. So the missionary is different in Hindu people. The Christian missionaries learn the language of others in order to translate Bible and Jesus Christ, etc. Then modes of religious specializations. There are various modes of religious specializations are analyzed by various authors. ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର process religious specialization by suppose ପ୍ରିଷ୍ଟଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ, ସାମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ, ପ୍ରଫେଟଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସବୁ ଭେରିୟସ୍ ମୋଡ୍, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ୱେ ଅଫ୍ ଓରସିପ୍, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ପୂଜା ପ୍ରୋସେସ୍ ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ଟାଇପ୍ର. The priest is mainly concerned with the conservation and maintenance of beliefs and practices and mediates between the transhumans and people. ପ୍ରିଷ୍ଟ କ'ଣ କରନ୍ତି? କେବଳ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରନ୍ତି, ଗଡଙ୍କ ବିଶ୍ୱାସରେ ପୂଜା କରନ୍ତି. ଦେ ଆର୍ କନଜରଭେଟିଭ ପିପୁଲ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଦ ପାୱାର୍ସ ରେଷ୍ଟ ୱିଥ୍ ରିଲିଜିୟସ୍ ନଲେଜ. ତାଙ୍କର ରିଲିଜିୟସ୍ ନଲେଜଟା ଓନ୍ଲି ବେସ୍ଡ ଅନ୍ ବେଦ or Puranas or Sanskrit or Sanskrit. The prophet is charismatic and maintains personal relation with the transhumans as a result acquires personal power. But prophet କ'ଣ କରନ୍ତି? personal power ଜଣଙ୍କର personally ଜଣଙ୍କର ପାୱାରଟା acquire କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସେ ଶିକ୍ଷା କରନ୍ତି and is able to bring change in religious practices and may even well stand outside the cultural system to propose new doctrines, ethics, etc. ମାନେ ନୂଆ କିଛି ତଥ୍ୟ ଦିଅନ୍ତି, ସେ ହେଲେ ପ୍ରୋଫେଟଙ୍କର ପୂଜା କରିବା ପ୍ରୋସେସଟା ଅର୍ ପରଫର୍ମ କରିବା ପ୍ରୋସେସ. ଦେନ୍ ସାମାନ is used for a medium of and exercises of control over the spirits. ସାମାନ ହେଲା ସ୍ପିରିଟକୁ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ କରନ୍ତି. ସ୍ପିରିଟ ଯାହା କିଛି ଆମେ ଏନି ସ୍ପିରିଟ ବା ଆତ୍ମା ଆସେ ବୋଲି ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କରେ, ସେଇଟାକୁ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ କରନ୍ତି. ଦେ ଗେଟ୍ସ possessed by the spirits and become vessel or oracle of the spirit and delivers oracles and ସେ କିଛିଟା ଥିଙ୍ଗସ୍ ଅର୍ ଭଲ ମାନେ ଗୁଡ୍ ୱାର୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ଯାହା କିଛି ଅର୍ ଡିଜିଜ୍କୁ ଭଲ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଜିନିଷ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ୍ କରନ୍ତି. ଦେନ୍ while the priest communicates with the transhuman entities through ritual along with the cultural objects and activities. The medium, Saman and Prophet communicate in a person to person manner. Medium, Saman, Prophet, they are communicated from person to person and provides the cultural objects and activities in the time of ritual system. ଯାହା କିଛି ritual time ରେ ଯେ any cultural objects provide କରନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ହେଲେ medium, saman and prophet. In the complex society, the advanced division of labor, religion is no longer pervades all social domains. In the advanced society, religion is not greatly continued for long time. Nowadays, really, there are various modernization or industrialization due to modernization. It is vanished. Gradually, religion is not seen in some society. କେତେକ society ଆଉ religion ଦେଖାଯାଉନି. Then we go to the block 7. Any doubt in the block 6? Then we will proceed for block 7 that contains economic and political organizations. First unit is concepts and definitions of economic and political organizations. Then second unit is state and stateless societies. Then third unit is production, consumption and exchange. Fourth unit is political power and distribution of resources. Then we will discuss about the concepts and definitions of economic and political organizations. From block 7. Sorry. Economy and political organizations covers band societies, tribal societies, chiefdoms, state societies, youth dormitories, etc. Then economic organization covers the communal ownership, division of labor, major economic activities. Major economic activities are hunting, gathering, horticulturalist, shifting cultivation, pastoralism, settled agriculture, etc. Then traditional economic system covers barter system, silent trade, judge money system, ceremonial exchange, reciprocity, redistribution, market or commercial exchange. Then the distribution of goods and services in two case studies, that is Kulo and Potlatch. Then introduction. A simple or traditional society or complex or modernized society has certain rules and regulations to maintain social order. Society may be simple or traditional or complex or modern society. They have certain rules and regulations to maintain social order. Society रे किछिटा order बा rules अछि जोटा कि प्रति society maintain करिଥାଏ. Human societies have developed a set of customs and procedures for making and implementing decisions in order to resolve disputes. Any dispute that is solved by the society and for regulating the behavior of its members in their day-to-day life. In the day-to-day life, some regulations of behavior are followed. The collective decisions about its relationship with neighboring societies is followed. The first is the political organization. The types of political organization. There are various types of political organization found in all societies. That is, the degree of specialization of political systems are described by Ferraro or Gary in 1992 that all societies differ in their political organizations. The extent to which political institutions are distinct from other aspects of the social structure. That is, some societies' political structure is indistinguishable from economic, kinship, or religious structure. କେତେକ society political structure or politics is not different from economic. That is some link with economic structure and kinship structure and religious structure. In some societies, political structure is also based on the religion structure. Suppose religion structure means Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Brahmins are topmost in the society, and Kshatriyas are warriors in the society. In this society, in the particular society or in some society, politics is also based by the religions. Means Brahmins maintain the higher class and also Kshatriyas are the rulers or kings. So କ୍ଷତ୍ରିୟଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା society ବା ସମାଜ ଶାସନ ହୋଇଥାଏ. That is based on religious things. And kinship means suppose some kinship ରେ clan ଦେଖାଯାଏ, clan members or some mm, clan members or headmans are also solve the problems in the villages. That is based on kinship. Then in the economic condition, some in the tribal society, they are the hunters and gatherers. ସେମାନେ ସବୁ ଶିକାର କରିକି ଆଣୁଥିଲେ. ସବୁଠୁ ଯେ ହେଡ୍ ସିଏ ହିଁ ତାଙ୍କ ରୁଲରେ ସୋସାଇଟି ଚାଲୁଥିଲା ଆଉ ସିଏ ହିଁ ସବୁ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ସନ ଯାହା କିଛି ଶିକାର ହଉଥିଲା ବା କଲେକ୍ଟ ହଉଥିଲା ଶସ୍ୟ ସେ ତାଙ୍କ ଅନୁସାରେ ବଣ୍ଟା ହଉଥିଲା. That is based on the economic factors. When authority is concentrated into specific political roles, that is based on political organization. First is the political organization. First point of political organization is band societies. Band organization is considered to the least complex form of political arrangement. Band society ଟା ହେଲା simple society, least complex ମାନେ ଅତି କମ complex ବା complexity ଜଟିଳତା ଜମା ଦେଖାଯାଏନି. Simple society and covers the small group and known as the local group. They covers the nomadic population. ମାନେ those are nomadic. Nomadic means which are transferred from one place to another place. After some days, they leave the old place and go to another places. They are the hunter and gatherers. ଯୋଉମାନେ hunter and gatherer ମାନେ ଶିକାର କରିକି ଖାଦ୍ୟ ସବୁ ଏକାଠି କରନ୍ତି and collect the also food. The size of a band, ସେଇ band societies ରେ the people live in the members are 30 to 50 members. They are called the band societies. The size of a band may vary from one band to the other depending upon the food gathering techniques. Food gathering ଖାଦ୍ୟ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିବା ଅନୁସାରେ ଯେତିକି ମେମ୍ବର ଦରକାର ତାଙ୍କର ସେତିକି ମେମ୍ବର ହିଁ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ କ୍ରିଏଟ କରନ୍ତି ବା ଗୋଟେ ଗ୍ରୁପ. Then they live in one place. Then After some days, they leave that place and go to another place, and the individual property is not seen. Common property is seen among them, and high value on sharing and cooperation, reciprocity is the main character of them. ଯୋଉଠି ସେୟାରିଂ ଦେଖାଯାଏ, କୋପରେସନ୍, ସେୟାର କରନ୍ତି ଖାଦ୍ୟଟା, ରେସିପ୍ରୋସିଟି ମାନେ ଏକ୍ସଚେଞ୍ଜ କରନ୍ତି, ସପୋଜ କଲେକ୍ଟିଂ ମାନେ ଫଳ ବଦଳରେ ଆନିମଲ୍ ଇଏ ମିଟ୍ ଏକ୍ସଚେଞ୍ଜ କରନ୍ତି, the band societies. Leaderships based on the band peoples. Leadership roles are iterative within the band. There could several leaders, and each leader's role may end with the accomplishment of a particular task. ଗୋଟେ particular work ସରିଗଲା ପରେ ଯିଏ ଖାଦ୍ୟ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତି, ଯେ ଖାଦ୍ୟ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁଟ୍ କରନ୍ତି, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର କିଛି ନା କିଛି ୱାର୍କ ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ୱାର୍କ ଥାଏ. After a particular task or work, they leave the leadership. ତାପରେ ଲିଡରସିପ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଲିଡରସିପ୍ଟା ତ୍ୟାଗ କରନ୍ତି. The leadership tends to be informal, having no authoritarian political roles or leaders. But the elders are respected for their experience, wisdom, and good judgment and knowledge for hunting, knowledge of hunting. Bands may have a headman that is found in Eskimo society and the Chenchu society. Then tribal societies. The tribal political organization nowadays, the simple societies are called as tribal societies. Nowadays, also seen in various places, in also Odisha or India, there are various tribes. Kandha, Juang, Santal, Saura tribe. In various tribal societies, they are predominantly associated with food production, that is horticulture and pastoralism. Pastoralism means domestication of animals. Then horticulture is the various types of agriculture, and terrace cultivation also seen. Tribal societies are little bigger or larger in size than in band societies. Egalitarian principle is the common feature of both tribe and band organizations. Egalitarian principle means simple way of rules and norms, that is egalitarian principle. Both of them are similar in several important aspects as the political leaders. The several important aspects as political leaders have no marked differences in status, rank, power, or that is no differences in status, rank, power, and wealth among the tribal and band society. Tribal political forms can be differentiated from bands by the presence of some impermanent and informal pan-tribal associations. Some associations or political associations also seen in the tribal society, but that is not seen in band society. Political association means village headman. Some groups are constituted for solving the problems in tribal villages. Village headman is important in the tribal societies. The tribal associations based on the kinship and kin units like clan and age grades and secret societies. In tribal societies, the kinship unit called clan, a group of kin who consider themselves to be descended from a common ancestor. First, in tribal societies that is based on kinship, kinship is the unit of clan. So, clan members are the ancestors. The common ancestors are um, A clan member who considered the head of the group, and he was descended from a common ancestor. Clan elder usually looks after the affairs of their clan like settlement of disputes between the clan members. They solve the disputes between the clan members. Clan member को भीतर जो dispute they solve करते. Then segmentary lineage system is another form of tribal association. Lineage system means some families of the some families constitute a lineage. Suppose various generations of families. Suppose grandfather, grandmother, then father, mother, then their son and children. There are various families. Then tankara purva purusha. In some families, 5 to 6 families constitute a group that is called lineage. Segmentary lineage means ମାନେ କିଛିଟା part. ମାନେ suppose lineage ହଉଛି 10 generations, 5 generations of families are constitute as segmentary lineage in the tribal association have different genealogical levels. Then genealogical connections bring groups with closer affiliation together. Political integration are related to the tribal societies is the good example of political organization, which is the pastoral newer. Then the chiefdoms. Chiefdoms, Ferraro Gary mentioned the band and the tribal societies are economically and politically autonomous. Authority is not centralized. Authority is not centralized. ସେଣ୍ଟରରେ କେହି ଅଥରିଟି ନଥାନ୍ତି ବା ସେମାନଙ୍କର କୋଉଠି ଯୋଉଟା ଟ୍ରାଇବାଲ ଅର୍ ବ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ସୋସାଇଟିରେ they are tend to be egalitarian. No specialized role. Special role କିଛି ନଥାଏ. Egalized and egalitarian means simple things and commonly जो activity ଦେଖାଯାଏ and group activity, that is egalitarian means group. Small population in size depending largely on subsistence economy. ଯୋଉଠି ଇକୋନୋମିଟା ସବସିଷ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ଦେଖାଯାଏ. ସବସିଷ୍ଟେନ୍ସ means grouply produce and distribute among them. ଯୋଉଟା ଗ୍ରୁପଲି ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ ମାନେ ଗ୍ରୁପ ହିସାବରେ ଯାହା କିଛି ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ ହେଲା ସେଇଟାକୁ ଗ୍ୟାଦର କରାଯାଏ ମାନେ ଏକାଠି କରାଯାଏ, ଦେନ୍ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁଟ କରାଯାଏ ମେମ୍ବର ମାନଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ. ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ କଲ୍ଡ ସବସିଷ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ଇକୋନୋମି. Egalitarian peoples have subsistence economy. However, societies become more complex. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏଟା complex ଆଡକୁ ଯାଏ, then increases with higher technology and for the subsistence needs in chiefdoms a number of local communities. But chiefdom ରେ କଣ ଦେଖାଯାଏ? Chiefdom means ସାମ୍ରାଜ୍ୟ means number of local communities. Suppose in our history there are various Chaitanya or Brahma Samaj, various communities are arised and various political leaders are arised, that is called chiefdoms. In various societies there are various political authorities are seen. There are also advisory council. Chiefdoms may also comprise more than one political unit. One is headed by a chief. Some political unit is seen, and that is also called as Hawaii, Tahiti are the example of chiefdom society. Then state society. State society is a complex society and that follow the advanced form of political organization. According to Sahalins, state is defined as an autonomous political unit. ତାପରେ state society ବେଳକୁ ମାନେ ଏଟା ଆସିଯାଏ କ'ଣ autonomous means single political unit encompassing many communities within its territory and having a centralized government ଯାହାର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ସେଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଲାଇଜଡ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ସେଣ୍ଟରରେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିଥାଏ and encompassing many communities କେତେ କମ୍ୟୁନିଟି ଗୋଟେ ସେଣ୍ଟର ବା ସେଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଲ ଅଥରିଟି ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ଥାଏ. The state societies have class stratification with unequal access to economic resources. State societies have class stratification. Various classes of people are low class people, then low class people, middle class people, then upper middle class people, then upper class people. Various classes of people are arranged in the state societies. So the complex society is seen in the state society. There are also the kinds of specialization in is seen according to the economy, according to the market, then commercial exchange, market exchange, then extensive foreign trade, then the taxable government is arranged in state societies. The next is youth dormitories. Youth dormitories means it is seen among the Morung of Naga tribe, Butul of Muria and Gon tribe and Dhumkuria of Foran tribe. There are various tribes are perform the dormitory activities and dormitories are seen in the tribal societies. Youth dormitory means some unmarried boys and girls are constitute a mm, constitute a group and mm, live under a household in different separate houses for performing the various activities, dance and for purpose of singing the song and dance, etc., for construction of roads and for work for marriage function and for village festival, that is called dormitory. Dormitory house ରେ କେତେ ଜଣ boy and girl ରହନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ group କରିକି ସମସ୍ତେ different houses ରେ under house one household ଗୋଟେ household ରେ କେତେଟା different house ରେ ରହନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ ପୂରଣ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଯୋଉଟା କି ସେମାନେ group କରିଥାନ୍ତି ମ୍ୟାରେଜ ଫଙ୍କସନ କେମିତି ହବ ତାପରେ other festivals are in tribal society, in which way other festivals of tribal society are performed. They are making the plans and also I create the idea about road construction, etc. And also involves the economic, religious, and political activities. Strictly speaking, youth dormitories are not political bodies. They are sought to train the youth in various activities. Then, social control and resolution of conflict. Social control and conflict resolution mechanism are the practices such as customary law for reward and punishment, physical coercion, and various sanctions. Means physical controlling the physical powers and various sanctions in the society. uh, Various sanctions means positive sanctions and negative sanctions. Positive sanctions means rewards. Some things ମାନେ ଭଲ ପାଇଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ କିଛି reward ଦିଆଯାଏ that is positive sanction. But negative sanction is punishment for the for deviating rule. Society କିଛି rule ଭାଙ୍ଗିବା ପାଇଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ punishment ଦିଆଯାଏ, that is the negative sanctions. Then the economic organization. The simple societies of different places in the world pass through various stages of socio-economic development in due courses of time. There are some socio-economic development is seen, though simple societies of different places in the world pass these stages of development. First stage is food gathering and hunting. They are the oldest type of activity. During 2 to 5 million years of existence, 99% of the time was spent in food gathering, hunting and fishing. ସେତେବେଳେ 99% people were based their activities on based their life activities on gathering, hunting and fishing. Then agriculture is to have originated from 10,000 years ago. Agriculture start hela 10,000 years ago. Industrial economy is started from the past 400 years. Then the, the economy, the economic organization includes the subsistence technologies and division of labor, organization of labor, various customary ways of distribution of goods and services. Subsistence technology, subsistence means for food collecting or food gathering, a village, sorry, food gathering or food collecting, a ruler is provide some rules and they are collected the food, then they are distributed among the members. That is the subsistence technology. Division of labor. Division means some group collect the, some group was the hunter, some group was the killer, then some group was the collector of food, food collecting. Suppose uh, the fruits and the woods for burn. Then organization, they are the division of labor. And organization of labor, organization means the labor is integrated at one place. Means ଯିଏ ବି ଯାହା କିଛି ପରିଶ୍ରମ କରିକି ଉପାର୍ଜନ କରନ୍ତି ସବୁ ଏକାଠି କରାଯାଏ. That is the organization of labor, various customary ways of distribution of goods. Then the distribution of goods and services and consumption, ଯାହା consume କରନ୍ତି ସେଟା ବଣ୍ଟା ହେଇକି ଖାଦ୍ୟଟା ବଣ୍ଟା ହେଇକି consume କରାଯାଏ. And also economy is based on the process of production, distribution and consumption. Produce କରାଯାଏ, then distribute କରାଯାଏ and consume, ମାନେ ଯୋଉଟା ଖାଦ୍ୟ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରନ୍ତି. Then traditional economic organization. According to Hubel Weber, economic organization involves the behaviors that center upon the production, the allocation and distribution and the use and consumption of goods. Economic organization involves the behaviors जो बिहेवियर की सेंटर करे प्रोडक्शन को, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को एंड कंजप्शन. Simple societies have simple mode of production, include simple technology. Simple society रे तो hunting, gathering and then the major types of distribution is reciprocity, redistribution and market. Market रे exchange भी देखा जाए. Reciprocity means exchange. Then communal ownership. Communal ownership is based on in every society, simple or complex property has important functions. Property signifies social or economic status of a person or a group. Simple society हो कि complex society हो, property signifies the social or economic status. Property ଟା social or economic status ସହିତ ହିଁ related ଥାଏ. Property can be either individually owned or communally owned. Property can be owned in individually, that is called private property, and communal property is the ଗୋଟେ community ଯାହା କିଛି own କରେ, that is gathered. Suppose some people collect the food, that community ଗୋଟେ community collect କରିକି food ଏକାଠି କରେ, that is the property of communities or communal property. The concept of property keeps changing with the changes of time. Among simple society, communal ownership is more prevalent over land resources. Communal ownership टा only land उपरे land रो जहाँ किसी collection करा जाए, that is seen. It can be mentioned in the simple society for the available of resources from the forest, river, hunting, gathering societies, etc. Then division of labor. Division of labor means most economic activities that may physical activity of some purpose. Division of labor is form of customary assignment of different kinds of work in different kinds of people. In simple society, division of labor is based on certain factors like sex, age, men and women. Division of labor, some labors ସବୁ କିଛି work ସେଟା divide କରାଯାଇଥାଏ, that is division of labor according to the male and female and age group ଅନୁସାରେ. Suppose senior age or old age man ସେମାନେ କିଛି hard କାମ କରିପାରିବେନି, ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଅନୁସାରେ according to age size it is divided, that is called division of labor. Then it is adult male, adult female according to age and sex by division of labor. This is mentioned. So you read this table. Then hunting, major economic activities, hunting, gathering. Hunting, gathering. Hunter gatherer society is a society whose primary subsistence method of livelihood is based on the direct procurement of edible plants, animals, birds. Hunting, gathering is based on the killing of animals and birds, then collection of plants, fruits, etc. Then first hunting is seen, then gathered the food items. Hunting and gathering people, the people who are practice the hunting and gathering, they are the nomadic people or nomads or semi-nomadic people. Nomadic means changing life or change their life pattern or settlement pattern. Then horticulturist. Horticulture in anthropology means growing all types of crops with simple tools like hoe and methods like sprinkling of seeds or unplowed fields. And जोठी मंजी बुना जाए simple tool रे माने टांगिया रे खोली की केवल मंजी बुनी करा जाए, that is horticulture. That is not used by complex techniques. माने सेठी lift irrigation facilities not seen. Complex facility किछि न थाए. Simple instruments are used for this cropping. Suppose wheat, rice, pulses, vegetables, etc. Then shifting cultivation. Shifting cultivation is otherwise known as podu chaso. जोटा podu chaso कहा जाए. Some area or patches of land is cleaned after burning, ମାନେ କିଛିଟା ଏରିଆ କ୍ଲିନ୍ କରାଯାଏ, ତାପରେ ସେଟାକୁ ପୋଡ଼ାଯାଏ, ପୋଡ଼ିକି ସେମାନେ ସେଠି ମାନେ ଚାଷ କରନ୍ତି। କିଛି ଦିନ ପରେ, after some days, the fertile of land or fertility of land is ସେଟା deteriorate ହେଇଯାଏ। କିଛି ଦିନ ପରେ land ର fertility କମିଯାଏ, it becomes less fertility. After the fertility of land goes deteriorate, then they leave that place. ତାପରେ ସେଇ land ର fertility କମିଗଲା ପରେ ସେମାନେ ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାକୁ transfer ହୋଇଯାଆନ୍ତି। ପୁଣି ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ଯୋଉ ସେଇ ଜାଗାକୁ କାଟିକି ପୋଡ଼ିକି ସଫା କରନ୍ତି। That is also called as ପୋଡୁ ଚାଷ and Dipa and Kumari, Jum, etc. In various places, various terms are called for shifting cultivation. Then pastoralism. Pastoralism are the domestication of animals. In Neolithic, when modern age started, uh, at the Neolithic age, modern age started. In that period, incipient agriculture means various crops um, are produced. Then goats, sheep, um, buffaloes for collecting the milk, domesticated the animals. Then settled agriculture. Settled agriculture is the um, agriculture which use the techniques like plowing, bundling, drought animals, fertilization. जोटी slowly ମାନେ technique of development start ହେଲା, fertilization, irrigation, etc. Then crop rotation, ଗୋଟେ crop ବୁଣିଲା ପରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ crop. That is the settled agriculture. Then traditional economic system. Traditional economic system is usually associated with simple societies like the tribal societies, rural societies, etc. Traditional economic system, first is the barter system. Barter system is the direct exchange of goods and services. Means an exchange may be goods for services, etc. Suppose ଧାନ ବଦଳରେ ଗହମ ଏକ୍ସଚେଞ୍ଜ ହୋଇଥାଏ, ଜଣେ ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ଧାନ ଦେଇକି ଗହମ ଆଣିଥାଏ, ବା ଜଣେ ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ଧାନ ଦେଇକି ତାପରେ ସରି ଜଣେ ଜଣଙ୍କଠୁ ଧାନ ଆଣିବା ଦ୍ୱାରା କିଛିଟା ତା ପାଇଁ ୱାର୍କ କରିବାକୁ ପଡେ, ସର୍ଭିସ ଦିଏ। That is the for exchange of goods and services. Next is silent trade. Silent trade is also known as silent barter and trade or trade. Is a peculiar form of exchange where the exchanging parties do not come into face-to-face interaction. In the silent trade of exchange, two parties are not face-to-face contacted. ଦିଟା ପାର୍ଟି ଫେସ୍ ଟୁ ଫେସ୍ ଦେଖା ହୁଅନ୍ତିନି। Another group through ରେ ଗୋଟେ କଷ୍ଟମାରୀ ପ୍ଲେସ୍, ମାନେ କିଛି କଷ୍ଟମ ବା ପୂଜା ବା କିଛି ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ ଚାଲିଥିବା ସମୟରେ they are quantify the products at a customary place by another group. Another group through ରେ ସେ provide କରନ୍ତି। ତାର example ହେଲା the pygmy shaman and Sakai of Malay, etc. Then Jajmani system. Jajmani system, you know, in the traditional village system, Jajmani system is the Jajmani Pratha. Jajmani Pratha means the priest or the that is also called Sahukar, etc. Who follows the special status, and all peoples are served under the under the under a particular person. Then ceremonial exchange. Ceremonial exchange is reciprocity, redistribution, market or commercial exchange. Reciprocity consists of giving and taking goods and services in a social medium without the use of money, which ranges from pure gift giving to equal change to cheating or deceitful. Reciprocity again three forms. Reciprocity in means the giving and taking of goods and services, means the exchange system or barter exchange system. First is the general reciprocity, the gift giving without any immediate or planned return. जोटा कि गिफ्ट दिया जाए सेटा कह जाए जनरल रेसिप्रोसिटी, सेटा आउ नेक्स्ट टाइम रिटर्न आसे नहीं. बट बैलेंस रेसिप्रोसिटी दैट इज गुड्स फॉर गुड्स और गुड्स फॉर सर्विसेज, जोटा हमर गुड्स दिया जाए पुणी लिमिटेड टाइम स्पान भितर किछिटा सपोज जणे धान देला लिमिटेड टाइम भितर ताठू अन्य किछि शस्य नहीं थाए, अन्य किछि क्रॉप. देन नेगेटिव रेसिप्रोसिटी, an attempt to take advantage of another or something for nothing, means an attempt to take advantage of another or something for nothing. ମାନେ କିଛିଟା ଆଡଭାଣ୍ଟେଜ ଜଣକଠୁ କିଛିଟା ନେଇଥାଏ ଗୁଡ୍ସ ଅର୍ ସର୍ଭିସେସ୍ ନେଇଥାଏ, ସେ ଟାଇମ୍ ପିରିୟଡ଼ ଭିତରେ ସେଟା କିଛି ମିଳିନଥାଏ ବା ଫେରେଇ ପାରେ ନାହିଁ. Then redistribution. Redistribution is the accumulation of wealth. Accumulation means ekati haba sabutako wealth or labor of goods ekati hue. Then after the distribution, subsequent distribution. It is the type of subsequent distribution. This type of accumulation for redistribution is seen in societies having political hierarchy. जोटी पॉलिटिकल स्ट्रक्चर माने विभिन्न स्ट्राटा अनुसारे थाए, various classes peoples are involved in political agencies. There there get the advantages of political positions. So redistributing power is is mainly emphasized the higher class people. Then market or commercial exchange. Market is any of the variety of systems, institutions, procedures and social relations and infrastructure. Market or commercial exchange is the development of leads to the development of techniques, means exchange by barter. Most commonly these exchange take place through the medium of money. In this place, anything is exchanged by money or anything is mm, purchased by money. Money is the medium of exchange. That is the market exchange. The surplus of food is seen in the market or commercial exchange. Then the distribution of goods and services shows by two case studies or two systems, peculiar systems. That system is Kulo and Potlatch. Kulo system is studied by Malinowski. Malinowski ହିଁ Kulo system ଟା study କରିଥିଲେ. Kulo is known as the Kulo exchange or Kulo ring. Means is a complex system of visits and exchange of two kinds of ornaments as well as trading of food and other commodities with the people. Suppose ଗୋଟେ group ର food commodities other food commodities ସହିତ exchange କରାଯାଏ. In the କୂଳ system ରେ କ'ଣ ହୁଏ, in the customary place ଯୋଉଠି କିଛି custom ଚାଲିଥାଏ, କିଛି function ଚାଲିଥାଏ village ର center place ରେ ମାନେ ଦିଟା ornament, ଦିଟା group ରୁ ଦିଟା ornament ରଖାଯାଏ. One is goes ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ornament ଘୁରୁଥାଏ clockwise direction ରେ, another ornaments, there are two types of ornaments, one is necklace and other is arm shell. ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା arm band, ଯୋଉଟା ଗୋଟେ clockwise ଦିଗରେ ଘୁରୁଥାଏ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ anti clockwise ଦିଗରେ ଘୁରୁଥାଏ. fast between villages from island to island. If the opening gift was an armband, when the closing gift must be necklace and vice versa. These are extended in a ceremonial ambience purely for purpose of enhancing mutual trust of relationship. ମାନେ ଘୁରୁଥିବା ସମୟରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯୋଉ ଗ୍ରୁପ ପାଖରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଯୋଉ ଅର୍ଣ୍ଣାମେଣ୍ଟସଟା ପଡେ ସେ ସେଇଟା ଆକ୍ୱାର କରିଥାଏ ନେଇଥାଏ ଏବଂ ତାର କମୋଡିଟିଜ ଫୁଡ୍ସ ଆଣ୍ଡ କମୋଡିଟିଜ ମଧ୍ୟ ନେଇଥାଏ। Then potlatch is the American potlatch is the system seen in among American Indian groups of Northwest. West. Then huge quantities of food and valuable goods are compulsory and competitively distributed to the guest. ମାନେ ପଟଲେଟ୍ ସିଷ୍ଟମରେ କ'ଣ ହୁଏ ଯେତିକି କିଛି ଆମର ଗୁଡ୍ସ ଅର୍ ସର୍ଭିସ୍ ଗୁଡ୍ସ such as blankets, copper pieces, canoes, etc. The things are distributed to the guest. କେତେ ଜଣ ଗେଷ୍ଟକୁ ସେଟା ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରାଯାଏ ଯାହା କିଛି ଆମର କଲେକ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଇନକମ୍ ହୋଇଥାଏ that is for the prestige for the host ମାନେ ସେମାନେ ହେଲେ powerful person or they are called the host in the potlatch system. They gain the prestige. So some quantities of goods are provided to them. Then excuse me. Then the second unit is the political system. The second unit of political system is state and stateless societies. State and stateless societies provides the case 1, case 2, then political unit, then kinship and power, and political system among the Indian tribes, Juang, Hilkharia, Kond, political organization in other tribal inhabited religion. Any doubt from the unit 1? Somya sir, any doubt? Excuse me, any doubt from the unit 1 of economic and political organization?
Please proceed.
Okay. Then in unit 2, state and stateless societies, political institutions, first is the social system and subsystems such as political organization, economic organization, religious organizations, etc. Political institutions are not isolated components, but they are part and parcel of social system. They are the part of social system. Social system are various types of system such as economic system, political system, and kinship system, and the ritual life are also all are interconnected. ସବୁ ଗୁଡାକ interconnected ଅଛି. So that is based on the state and stately societies. State and stateless societies and contributions of anthropology. The ethnographic contributions of anthropologists have helped us understand different aspects of social and cultural life and political system of these communities. Ethnographic contributions of anthropologists are help to understand the different aspects such as social life, cultural life, and political life. The various authors are give their ideas about state and stateless societies. Thus, each political community, whether or not it is organized in the form of state, has its own territory. Political community have own territory, which forms in a state that is formed as mayor in 1962. But Lucy Mayor makes a useful remark: there is no society where rules are automatically obeyed. ଏମିତି ସୋସାଇଟି ନାହିଁ ଯୋଉଠିକି ଅଟୋମେଟିକ ରୁଲଟାକୁ ଓବେ କରାଯାଏ, ସେଟା ଫୋର୍ସଫୁଲି ଆପ୍ଲାଇ କରାଯାଏ. Anthropologists like Glockman and others show that all primitive societies, ranging from small bands of hunters or fishermen to kingdom, there exists some basic mechanism of social control. ମାନେ ଆମର ପଲିଟିକାଲ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ ଟା ଯୋଉଟା କି ଷ୍ଟେଟ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଷ୍ଟେଟଲେସ୍ ସୋସାଇଟି ହେଇଛି, ସେଇଟା କଣ ମାନେ ପ୍ରିମିଟିଭ ସୋସାଇଟିରୁ ବେସ୍ କରିକି ମାନେ ସ୍ମଲ ବ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ସୋସାଇଟିରୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରି then system society, then kingdom, various kingdoms, then modern society, technological society, সেই পর্যন্ত ସବୁ କିଛି society follows some rules, may be followed simple rule or complex rule. Then the Fortes and Evans Pritchard 1940 defined that the societies which lack centralized authority, administrative machinery, and constituted judicial institutions, in short, which lack government, जोटी centralized authority नहीं, simple government, or sorry, or lack of government, जोटी total government नहीं, and in which there are no sharp divisions of rank, जोटी rank and status किसी नहीं, or lack of the rank and status, they are called the stateless societies. ସେଇଟାକୁ stateless societies କୁହାଯାଏ. Various authorଙ୍କ view-ରେ various state and stateless societies are variously described. ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର contribution ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି. Then contributions of anthropologists about the state and stateless societies. Now the time, ଏବେ ତ time ହେଇଗଲାଣି, time is enough. In the next class we should start the contribution of anthropologists. Two cases for state and stateless societies we will describe. First case is Polynesian of the Hawaiian Islands. Then second case is the newer tribe. Polynesians are followed the hereditary social class, commoners, nobles, and inferiors. There are some class peoples are followed in the Polynesian people. Example, Hawaiian Islands. Then among newer tribe, the largest group whose members are duty bound to combine in trading and defense, there is no overarching government. The newer maintains a measure of unity and orderly political relations. But in newer tribe, the unity and order of political relation is followed according to the territorial divisions. Territory, when suppose particular geographical anusare division ta work ta divide is. Evans Pritchard calls tribe to each territorial subdivision. Tribe gote hele territorial subdivision. Then in the next class we will discuss about contribution of anthropologists. And next class is the last class of this block. And then any doubts, you will from the block 1 to block 6 or block 7 noted down. Then we'll discuss, I mean, next class ରେ discussion କରିବା ଯାହା କିଛି doubt ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରହିଯାଇଛି। ଆଉ କିଛି doubt ଅଛି କି sir?
नहीं मैडम चालू किसी ठीक अच्छे।
ନା ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଟା ଟିକେ theoretical part ତ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ block 1 block 2 ସେଇଟା
हाँ
ଟିକେ doubt ଥିବ lengthy ଥିବ।
ये कथा होची एटा को आपण जस्ट खाली गोटे आइडिया देले हमको थरोली पढ़िया को पड़िबो।
जस्ट काउंसलिंग ଆଉ ଏତେ ଭାଷ୍ଟ କୋର୍ସ ତ କଭର କରିହଉନି।
हाँ हाँ आपण ऑनलाइन रे एते समय थरोली तो पढ़ी हबनी डिटेल्स
ହଁ
जस्ट खाली गोटे का
ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ଲାସ ହଁ ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ଲାସରେ ଆମେ ଡିସ୍କସ କରିଦବା ଆପଣ ପଢି ଦେଇଥିବେ ଓଭରାଲି ଆଇଡିଆ।
आज्ञा
ଓକେ ସାର୍ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ।
थैंक तो थिले कि घरे मु कहूची अंजना कौन गोटे छाड़ी कि देखे ओहो
अरे स्वामी कहला सब पुराना एल्बम बाहर करी फोटो छाड़लो मो पाखु
हम्म
ए फोटो
हम्म ये गोटे कौन छाड़े देख पांड्या तुम गांडी मारिया को एटा कोड
नवीन पांड्या तो गाड़ी मारी मिट
देख पांड्या हो नवीन बोल देख पांड्या तुम गांडी मारिया को बसी तुम तू पांड्या सब भलो ए एरा सब बेकार ये सब यस
ଆରେ ସିପୁ ମାର ଇ ଫଟୋ
ହୁଁ
ସିପୁ ମାର ଫଟୋ ବଢିଆ ଜିନିଷ ଆଣିନାହାନ୍ତି।
ହଁ
ଏବିଡିବିସି ଜାନିମା ଚାର୍ଜ ଭାଇକି ଦେଖାଉଛି ଆ ବଢିଆ ଯେ ଗପ ହେଲେ ବି ସତ ହିରୋ ଭଳିଆ ଦେଖାଉଛି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ମୁଁ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ କିବାରେ ଯାଇଥିଲି?
ଆର ଘର
ବୁଧବାର ଯାଇଥିଲି।
ଇଏ ମେର କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଗାଡିଟା
ହୁଁ
ଗ୍ୟାସ ଗାଡିଟା ମେର କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ହୁଁ
ମାତ୍ର 12ଟା ସିଲିଣ୍ଡର ଧରୁଛି।
ହୁଁ ଛୋଟ ଗାଡ଼ି କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ହଁ ସେଠୁ
କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ମାନେ ଗଳି ଗଳି ରାସ୍ତାକୁ ସବୁ ଭିତରକୁ ଯିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନା।
ହୁଁ ହୁଁ
ଯେ ଇଏ ଘର ମାନେ ବହୁତ ଥର ବଡ